Good evening and welcome to Shop Live with Mimi and
Hey
Russ.
everybody.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. We're coming to you again from our North Raleigh studio in beautiful Raleigh, North Carolina, and we are really enjoying this springtime weather coming
I'm
up.
so excited.
Springtime weather
My
reminds
favorite
us
time of year.
of beautiful colors because of flowers and green. So tonight we decided we would talk a lot about opals, which is one of our favorite gemstones. We have several different opals we're going to talk to you about, give you a little lesson about opals tonight. And we got some very, very special pieces that we got heavily discounted because we are getting ready to go to a show, and we're trying to remove inventory to buy some more inventory to keep it fresh as we can. So anyway,
And
what?
our curator's back. Our silver curator is back from her travels, so we'll be seeing her next week.
Yeah,
So
we'll have some new beautiful sterling silver pieces.
motivated to move it out and move it in.
Yep.
Right?
We have a lot of beautiful opals. We have them from Africa. We have them from Australia. We have some of the ones, we only have a few of the white ones you typically see in most jewelry stores. No offense, but they're not as exciting to us as the black opals, the Australian opals, and some of the African opals. They're very unique and very different. We're going to show you some example of those real quick and talk about a few pieces. Then we're going to go to our carrot and cocktails segment that Gabrielle does. She's got a very interesting drink tonight. What does it mean?
A Tom Yum rum cocktail, something she made up.
A lot of stuff going on there.
So
It's very good, I can tell you that.
She's such a great mixologist. She made this whole color, not colorway,
Tasting.
taste up. So
Yeah.
okay.
All right, so to start with, here is.
Yeah, we've got some estate jewelry we're going to show you. Lots of pretty things. So get ready to look at some pretty opals.
Here's a classic kind of a white opal that you see a lot in jewelry stores. These are very common. They're very plentiful. They're attractive. They can be nice. They typically tend to be a little more monotone in color. They tend to be more greenish than anything else, with a little fire from the other colors in the spectrum. This is one of the, that stone right there is from Australia. Here is an African whitish tone opal. These stones tend to have more of a three-dimensional effect. They're very unique. If we move this around, it's kind of hard to see it probably on the light box, but if you're holding a stone and you move it around, it looks like the light is going in the stone like a laser beam. It's very three-dimensional. I think you can probably see it as well.
It's almost like watercolors.
Yeah.
But it's called a hydrophane opal. It has just a different way the water molecules are formed into the. These are fairly new to the market too.
Yep. They tend to be, I'm going to leave the tops on these. They tend to be a little more, I call it more of an earth tone, a little smoky tint.
Yeah,
They actually do smoke some of these, so they get more of a rich, kind of a brownish gold color, honey colors to them.
These are all Ethiopian, so these have been treated by smoke. They started off white like this one, and they smoked them. These are very dark.
The dark ones look a lot like the Australian black opals.
Yes, they do. So just for an example, this one is $890. These we have prices on everything.
The dark ones are about $100 a piece. They're very inexpensive.
These at $100 a piece, and this one is that was about the same price, $115.
Yep.
Get that orange methylate color.
So they're very affordable, very fun, very playful stones.
And this one's about $1,800.
That's a big one.
Bigger stone.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, going to Mexico, south of the border, they're famous for fire opals, which tend to be this really rich, burnt orange, fiery color. Looks like flames.
This is fun. It's like we're traveling.
They're really beautiful stones. The two match pairs that we have there, we have a local cutter who actually cut those for us. They're beautiful stones. They're called buff tops. The top is smooth, and the bottom of it's faceted, so you get a little light reflection. Because these stones, when they're clean, very clean crystals like these are, they actually reflect light like a sapphire or a diamond would, whereas the typical opals we just showed you earlier do not. They're just opaque. They're just dark.
Yeah, I like this pair. Normally we see Mexican fire opals. They're oval. shaped.
Like the
These
other,
are
like the other two.
yeah, these are beautiful. They're just the color saturation in these is gorgeous.
The one in the blue box is a beautiful stone. It also has a buff top that's faceted on the bottom. And the one up top, the oval stone on the top, not the darker one with the two of them that are together right there. That's a really beautiful stone. It's actually faceted on the top. It's cut just like a gemstone would be, which is very, very rare for a fire opal. So we have some unique stones right there. Now let's switch gears to where we love to be. We have a lot of Australian opals. Just to show you a couple things, we'll just kind of stick those in the light box to show a little bit of variance of what's out there.
So normally when you look at
put 'em
these,
all in there real
like
quick.
this one I'm showing has big red patches of color. Those are the more expensive stones. This one's interesting. It almost has a cobalt overtone to it. And everybody that looks at these, they'll have an aha moment with one. They're like, that's neat, that's cool, that's cool. And they'll go, oh, I love that one.
The different matrix and patterns. I love that dark blue one right there. It's like a cobalt blue, beautiful color. You see a lot of these. Those are fantastic stones. You put those in like 18 karat yellow gold and it just pops. Very rich, very royal looking. But there's so many variants of colors and so forth. And these typically are cut in kind of fun, funky shapes. They're designed to be more artistic jewelry pieces, not basic, balanced, everything, looking the same kind of deal. So these are very fun and unique.
Put this match pair in here.
And
These are really interesting, the way they formed.
And put those in there as well. You really see how different these matrices grow in these stones.
So these were obviously from the same piece of opal that was mined, and then the pair was cut out of the same rough and finished. So these are perfectly set up for earrings.
Yep. So what Mimi's talking about is these stones are actually sliced, and they take the backing, the rock these stones come from. They actually put them contact together. They glue them together. These are called doublets. What doublets are is giving you the beauty of the color. They also give you a whole lot more strength, and you're not paying for a lot of extra opal, but you're still getting that beautiful color. So these are a lot less expensive than buying the natural larger gemstones by themselves. So we really love these. They're fantastic stones to work with because they're strong.
You mentioned price, so
Yep.
this pair is $2,400, and this pair is these are lovely. These are collectible. These are $7,200.
Yeah, and we have something even more than that. But if those stones were solid stones, there's no way they'd ever be matched. So that's the only way you can ever get a match like this. So they're incredible stones. And again, if they were stones that were not doublets, they were single stones, very large stones, you can multiply that price by 5 to 10 times. That's what it would cost you. And now we also love to take stones, the opals, and find other colors in it and bring it out with other gemstones. This is a ring we're getting ready to do for a friend of ours. She loves Lily Pulitzer, so this is kind of those Lily Pulitzer colors, and we're trying to play around with an idea for that.
So those are sapphires and green garnets paired up with that.
And then the pink stones are pink spinels.
Okay.
And then the other side, you can see, again, another match pair. Really interesting matrix on these. And we've paired these up with the blue and the green, since that's the predominant color in those. We're using sapphire and savarite garnets. Down below that's a little marquee savarite, so we're trying to maybe incorporate those and make a drop earring of some sort. So playing with ideas.
Yeah, this stone is really cool. It's got like a line that runs through the stone, and just all of these are natural. When the opals were forming in the ground, you got layers and things coming from all directions. And this one, these are really cool. I like these blue and green colors together.
Me too.
So these opals, let's see. There came too many stickers on there. I think they're about $1,800.
Yeah, for the pair.
For the pair. Okay.
And one last little fun thing to show you. Here's an actual opal bead necklace. They've taken the opals, they faceted them, and they strung them on a necklace, so you can wear this as like a pearl necklace would be. Very interesting.
It's fun to hold this and look at each one. You get the different colors as it moves around.
Mm-hmm.
So this is available for $495. It's got a gold catch on
And
it.
keep in mind, there's a lot of opals that have all been hand faceted right here. That necklace is only $400, so it's a phenomenal buy. And it's playful, it's a good conversation piece. Now, we're going to show you a few custom pieces. We actually, right now, we can tell you a little bit more about some of the other things we do. We do a lot of helping people. Sometimes they like to resell their jewelry. They're at a point in their life, maybe they don't need all the jewelry that they have. So a lot of times we have people come in and we help them sell it. So these are actually some pieces that we made for a customer a while back. And she's decided to start selling some of her pieces. So I'm fortunate enough tonight, Mimi is, to show you some pieces that we made that we get to sell again. We're very excited about it because the value has gone up, but the price has not. So for fun, here's one of my favorite pieces that I've made. This is a bracelet we did. And again, we took some accent colored gemstones. We've got blue zircon, we've got savarite garnet, and we've got red spinel to accent those beautiful doublet opals. And we handmade each one of those links in 14 karat gold to hold each of the stones. So what that does is two things. We set the stones from the back of the mounting, so the stones are not hammered in on the top. They're set in there very carefully and they're welded in place. So they're also protected because it has a high bezel, it has a ridge. So these are extremely durable stones, and they're also much more durable by the way we designed it and set the bracelet.
And
so easy to wear.
You put the blue zircon on the catch too, which I love.
Yeah, just to kind of hide the catch a little bit, we
Yeah.
put the zircon
Not
there to
to
keep
be
that
left
continual.
out.
Yeah.
So this doesn't really form a circle, so I hope you can see it.
You get an idea. It's a beautiful, just a real playful, artistic bracelet with some beautiful colored
And
gemstones.
sturdy.
And phenomenal.
It is a sturdy bracelet.
Yeah, and phenomenal.
Beautiful.
And what's cool to go with it is, look at this piece. Here is a solid black opal. This is not one of the doublets like it's in the pendant. I mean, in the bracelet, this is a solid black opal, and it's accented by a beautiful pink sapphire there and diamonds. We made this piece in two pieces. It's a bottom layer. Then we set the stone down in, and we dropped the top of the diamonds in the pink stone, and then we had to laser weld it in place. So we didn't want to put any pressure on that beautiful stone and risk damaging it. So we made this so it kind of was fitted like a glove, so to speak, to hold the stone. But that is a beautiful pendant. Very, very much a statement piece too.
And we're assessing these now for what we will be selling these for. So.
If you're interested in those pieces, let us know and we can get back to you. We just recently got these and we're reevaluating them based on today's market of gold and opals. And here's another pendant and a ring. I'll let you probably put that on. This ring is really pretty classic halo design, but down the sides of the shank, there's some little pink square sapphires down the side.
I love this ring.
Very feminine, a little different. We didn't want it just to be like everything else, so we kind of did a little bit different. And on the north and south side also, there's a flat set or bezel set diamond also. Just to give it a little peekaboo.
Pretty from all directions.
So you can see how beautiful jewelry can be with opals, because opals all have their own unique character to them.
I love this piece.
Something organic. We wanted, again, this particular customer liked, everything from classic to organic to playful to more artistic to statement pieces. And this goes to show you kind of the whole gambit of what you can do in that regard. That is something we use. It's called a matte gun. We kind of squirt wax out, and then we take the shapes and kind of build this little free-form pendant. We wanted this to be, kind of like brush or kind of like bark or roots, because these stones are found in the ground. And then we accented that also, like the bracelet, with the red spinels and the green savarite garnets.
I love this piece. I forgot about this one, but Russ made all of these pieces. I've seen the picture of the opal ring over the years, and every time I would see the picture, I would get excited. I love this ring so much. And I love the colors in this piece and just the negative space.
That's set up as a pin, but it can be worn as a necklace. And it's also can be worn in any direction, because the way it's open, a chain will slide through just about anywhere.
Yeah. Easy enough. So
there you go.
All right.
So there's loose opals, a little information about opals, where they come from, some of the color variations, and some jewelry that can be artistically made with them.
That's That's right. We went from Australia to Ethiopia to
Mexico and back again.
Here we are. We've got some interest. I'll just show this real quick, and then we're going to do Gabrielle's segment. These are from South America, I'm pretty sure, but these are opals, and I just think these are really interesting. They're white with the stripe through it. I've always thought this would make such a great summertime pendant or something. I love how neutral it is.
And some ovals too. Be a fun pendant and earrings. Again, I don't do a lot of work in sterling, but I think these would look fantastic in sterling silver with a little texture to it, maybe.
Because I've never seen any others like that.
I haven't either. They're really cool stones.
Yeah. The big rectangular one is $735. These two oval stones are $840.
And they are big, as you can tell by Mimi's finger.
Yeah. Bigger than my thumbnail. So. All right, Gabrielle is going to show her Carrots and Cocktail segment, this Tom Yum Rum Yummy Cocktail.
That's hard to say.
So, take it away.
I included the right one. Here we go. Hello everyone and welcome back to Carrots and Cocktails. I am your host Gabrielle. Today we're going to Thailand, which is one of my favorite cuisines ever and a place I am dying to travel to. I'm currently watching The White Lotus on Max and it is just very inspiring. So this cocktail today is inspired by Thailand. So if you're lucky, you can go to the grocery store in your freezer section, your Asian grocery store, and you can find this. This is inspired by soup, this cocktail. So this is tom yum, which is the base ingredients for the soup, which is lemongrass, a chili, and ginger. And you put that in a soup base with some yummy chicken stock and stuff. But I was like, let's drink our soup today. So we have invented this tom yum syrup, turns into this, to then bring you this little friend. This is the tom yum cocktail. Now let's go make one. I failed on filming the syrup, so if you go to your Asian grocery store and you can find this, all you have to do is take these ingredients and put it in a saucepan, equal parts water to sugar. I did a cup of water and a cup of sugar, and then you just let it kind of melt all of the sugars, let this kind of steep like a tea. I'd say probably 10 to 15 minutes is good. The longer you leave in the chilies, the spicier it's gonna get. So if you want a little milder of a cocktail, you can omit that or just don't let it steep as long. But otherwise, most grocery stores are gonna have these lemongrass, ginger, and chilies. To begin, grab your shaking vessel of choice. We're big elevated craft fans over here. And you're going to need coconut rum. So I think that's a nice little addition to this cocktail. There's traditionally coconut milk within the soup, so this is going to be the perfect little coconut pop. You need 2 ounces of coconut rum. Beautiful. And next you need your fancy tom yum syrup. You're going to need 1 ounce of that. This is really the strong, powerful punch flavor of your cocktail. It is so savory. It is so delicious. You need 1 ounce of that. Add it to your cocktail shaker. And next you need lime. You're going to need a full ounce of it, which is roughly about 1 lime if you get a really good juicy one from the grocery store. All right. Right into your shaker. All right, and next you just need to add some ice in there. I'm not doing hand-flavored ice this week. And shake it up. You want to get it nice and chilled. You do want to dilute this a bit. It is a pretty powerful amount of flavors, so get that nice and diluted in chili. And get you a frozen coupe glass is my choice today. Chill your glass. It's way better that way. And look how pretty that is. Almost the color of tom yum. Beautiful. Enjoy. Cheers.
It is definitely yummy. We do love Thai food, and I thought this was quite an inspiration, Gabrielle. You did a good job.
I'm just glad you put one of those Thai bird chilies on top of here. There's a pepper in here, but it's not a Thai bird.
Yeah,
Those things
chili.
will light you up. Fantastic drink. You should try this. Good
Cheers.
job, Gabrielle. Cheers.
She loves a drink in a little coupe glass.
Mm-hmm.
So
It tastes better that way.
these are cute. She got
It
these
tastes
at
better.
an antique store in Wilmington. So thank you. You must try this. The simple syrup is really easy to make, and it's not an overly sweet cocktail. It's really good.
There's a little pepper bite to it, which is really good.
Okay, one thing
All right.
we failed to comment on in the opening is that we've got, or did we? Maybe I wasn't listening. We've got items to sell tonight.
We did.
We're going 50 to 60% off. A couple of these items might be even more discounted, and actually very probably. I think one of them's below our cost. We're just like we said,
Well
we're
below.
trying to. We've got new merchandise coming in, and we're just motivated to sell. So we've got 8 items tonight. We have items from $64.50 on up to $2,695. A beautiful pair of earrings that Russ
Beautiful.
made. So what do we do when we shop on Shop with Mimi and Russ Live? You need to know our phone number. It is 919-900-8462. You need that because you need it in your contacts. And if you're interested in buying item number 1, when we show it, you text item 1 sold to our phone number on the screen, and you'll get a secure link. You can pay for it real quick. It'll bring you back to the show. We always offer free shipping on anything sold on Shop with Mimi and Russ Live, and Russ very generously offers free sizing.
Yep.
So we'll have items here tomorrow. If anybody watching wants to come by and check things out, we'll be here till from 10 to 6 tomorrow. But
That's
Gabrielle will put the link for the catalog up at the end of the show. If you want to go back and say, well, what finger size was that, or how much did that cost, or whatever, you can go back through the catalog and see what we were offering tonight. Okay?
And definitely go to our website at any time and check out some of the other items that we have for sale and see some of the things that we've created in the past. And if you have any ideas or something you want done, that is what we're here for. We do a lot of repurposing. Repurposing, what does that mean? That means a lot of people have jewelry that they don't wear anymore. Maybe they inherited something, it's not their style anymore. We can help you repurpose that and create something new for you. Or like some of these customers, like earlier we showed you, sometimes you want to sell those pieces. You may not need them anymore, or you may want to take that money and do something else. So there you go.
And I'll tell you, the way gold has gone up and went up again today, when we looked at values of items made of gold, 14, 18, even gold filled. We had a client here Friday. He was going through his mother's estate, and we're like, just throw the gold filled in there. And
Gold fill means only 1/20th of it is actually gold. 1/20th. And this guy had a few chains and a couple little bracelets. It wasn't enough.
catches,
It was
just-
like $300
Yeah,
almost.
we were blown away when we got the
I was
reports.
surprised.
So, you know, it's a good time to recycle your metals. Excuse me, with the hiccups. All right, so we're going to show you 8 items
Excuse me.
tonight. So here we go. Our first item is a ring by one of my favorite artists from our curators, Antonio Escorja. This is, and we're doing opals. It's opal night.
I
So
didn't know he did an opal ring for us. There you go. That's very cool.
she encouraged
I'll look
him
at
to. He has a signature style, which I'll show you on a couple of these items. But this is just a different piece he did. I'll put it in the light box. It's a beautiful opal, and he's finished it with the textured halo. The shank on this is so nice. It's a nice, solid, finished ring. And I believe this is a size 7.5, 8. I didn't write that down. But you can see this is a one-of-a-kind ring. He'd never made anything like this before till she encouraged him to make this. And this is a lovely texture. You'll see this a lot in Southwestern or Mexican jewelry. Just that nice texture it has. But that's a natural opal. And this ring, you can see, normally is $395, which I think is actually very reasonable.
Very reasonable. It's a beautiful ring.
Yeah, I love it. That it just feels really good on the hand. So we're offering this tonight. This is 50% off. This will be available for $197.50.
Somebody better get on
ring.
that one quick, because
That's
that's a great value. That's a beautiful ring. Look at that on your finger. It's fantastic.
I love it. I just told you before we came on, it's like, you need to make me an opal ring.
But
Maybe you just need to keep this
if you
one.
don't, yeah, maybe you should keep that one. Save me a lot of money.
That's
a
right.
lot of money.
So if you're
I couldn't make it for that. I can
you'd
tell
like
you
to
that.
purchase this tonight, no, you couldn't. This item number 1, $197.50. By the way,
Text item number 1 sold to that number, and it's yours. Do it quickly.
so our curator's coming next week. Whose phone is talking?
Somebody's talking to her.
She's got my ring, my tanzanite ring that Tono made for me.
Oh, okay, good.
So I'm excited. I commissioned him to make me a yellow gold ring with the tanzanite cabochon that I had in my collection.
You don't know any local jewelers?
I
I'm glad I don't have time to
I
make
need
you
to get
anything.
my ring size, and I'm like the last on your list, so I'm excited. I just like his work, and I wanted him to. I wanted
You
to
do.
commission him to make me a piece. So I'm
Yeah.
excited. I'm gonna get it next week.
And I am sure the curator told him that too. That hey, her husband's a jeweler, but he wants you to make her the rings. That's pretty cool. I know that made him very happy.
I
I'm
wasn't.
sure.
I was hoping I was gonna get it this trip. I really was expecting her to say he didn't have time to do it or whatever. But so I'm excited. All right, our next item is a Russell Brummett original, and I'll let him tell you about these beautiful opal earrings.
I love these stones. I thought these stones were beautiful. They really have a lot of the spectral colors. This has a little bit of the like the orange and red and yellow undertones, most of the blue green. We just designed this really kind of open negative space type earring with a little bit of a diamond accent. I think these are just really incredible. It's a piece of art as opposed to just an earring you're going to see. You're not going to see those anywhere else. They're one of a kind that we made, and if you look at those opals, you can see they really are beautiful, perfectly matched. And again, we did that on a CAD CAM. We designed it on the computer, then we cast it ourselves and finished it and hand set all the stones.
So those are natural diamonds, Australian opals. These are from southern Australia, matched pair.
The mountings are 18 karat yellow gold, and the top is white gold. It's called X1, which is a white gold that you don't have to rhodium plate. It doesn't tarnish. It's really a nice bright white. These stones are all ideal cut, and they're called heart and arrows, meaning that if you look under a particular scope, you see hearts on one side, you flip them over, they're arrows on the other. All exactly perfectly matched.
And we've got a nice big pair of earring backs on here too. These are about $150 for these big backs, but we'd like to put those on our nicer earrings. So, Mr. Brummett, how much are these tonight?
Well, you've got those for $2,695, which is fantastic because
That's high price.
I couldn't even make the gold part of that anymore at that price. It's impossible, not counting those beautiful opals and diamonds. So there's probably our best value tonight is item number 2, handmade custom earrings, one of a kind at $26.95. So there's another one. Do not let that one go if you want something beautiful that's going to be a conversation and statement piece for you.
And if you can think about maybe repurposing, if you like this, we've actually had the idea of maybe turning it into a dangle earring if you like that. Some people just like dangles more than they do a stationary earring. But we are also playing the other day too about today
Like a
we're talking
double
about maybe
bracelet.
doing a bracelet or something. So
Yeah.
it's an exceptional value for $26.95.
Yes, it is.
If you like the stones, it might be something you want to morph into your something else one of a kind for yourself.
Or if you got some extra diamonds that you're not using, some big diamonds hanging off the bottom of that, or even some smaller diamonds, just something else to if you want to kick it up a notch or two. And we can design something like that could be taken on and taken off. I like to have things that you can kind of change around so you can give them different looks for different occasions without having to buy multiple pieces. So there you go.
But those are beautiful stones.
Yes, they are.
Those are the
$26.95. Item number 2. If you want those, text item 2 sold. We will send you a secure link and they will be yours.
Okay. All right. Item number 3, speaking of Mr. Tonio Escorgia, for some reason we have a lot of his pieces right now with opal accent. So I chose these because the opal is the connector stone. These are Ethiopian opals like Russ was showing you earlier. The bottom stone is a beautiful aquamarine. We have a lot of fans who love light blue. These are just smooth, polished cabochons. And in his signature style on an earring, he's done this beautiful handmade medallion top. So these are beautiful. They're just the right size. They go with my dress
It's a
today.
great color. Those are kind of almost iridescent. They got a little bit of a shimmer, a sheen to them.
It's pretty. They're soft colors.
Yeah,
So
it's just beautiful.
these are lovely. You already put these in the light box. All right, so we'll hold these in here so you can see them. Sometimes earrings are a challenge.
Yep, because they don't want to hang sideways.
This is the Ethiopian opal bezel set. Got a little bit of that orange tone and the beautiful aquamarine. North Carolina loves blue stones, and this is the handmade top. He's lays the wire over top of a flat sheet of silver, and it is a pierced earring. So these are item number 3 tonight. These retail for $550, and we have these half price tonight for $225. They're one of a kind. Every earring he makes, every piece he makes is one of a kind. He's just inspired by the gemstones and the shapes, and I haven't seen him duplicate anything.
This is really great. Seeing that light behind it too, it's really wild. If you're in the sunlight, it's gonna pick that up. If you're in a restaurant, it's got some kind of red lighting around you, whatever, it's gonna pick it up in that stone
The blue
too.
stones, yeah.
It's really pretty, because they're, like, again, they're opaque, and they're picking up colors. But these are, all of these moonstones?
Huh?
Yeah, these are moonstones?
Aquamarine.
Aquas, okay.
Aqua and
Wow,
opal.
I've never seen aquas do that. That's beautiful. Okay.
If it
Another
means
great value.
some optical illusion.
It is.
Okay, and the next item is also Antonio Escorja, beautiful necklace. This has the opal in the connector and the feature piece, and this is white moonstone. We sell a lot of moonstone. I love this necklace because it's very neutral. You could just throw that. I should have worn that tonight. And this does include the chain. This is a handmade foxtail chain that's been oxidized, so it blends in with the center medallion. I'll set it in here so you can see it real quick. So this piece is half price tonight. When our curator comes, a lot of times she's wearing his pieces, and she walks in the door, and I'll just take it off your neck. I want that one. We've done that many times, but this is very pretty.
She knows you then, huh?
She does.
I have a few colored gemstone dealers do that to me as well.
Yeah, we actually gave her some gemstones of ours to take, and she's bringing those finished items too.
Fantastic.
So, yeah. So this includes a chain. This is a beautiful medallion.
Excuse me.
This is item number 4 tonight, and this was originally $459. Tonight we're offering this for $229.50. So this is item number 4. If you'd like to purchase this, I text item 4 sold, and we'll put that aside for you, or we'll ship it to you.
That's right.
But it doesn't need sizing, because
Just put it on where and enjoy it. That's
it's
right.
good to go. Right.
So,
Ready to go.
how you going to hold these?
I don't know.
On
We've
your
got item number 5. Do you have a better picture of these?
Honestly, no. It's an okay picture.
These are some opal earrings. These were made by an artisan in Taxco. They're set in sterling silver bezels. It's just a real good basic earring. It's a good size for a second hole too. If you wanted to, in a second piercing, you could put those in there. Be a great gift for someone. We haven't mentioned that opal is October's birthstone, but we have so many people that love opals just for they have just cool stones. So these are 50% off tonight. This is item number 5, and we're offering these for $64.50. So you can text item 5 sold, and for $64.50, these can be yours.
For about the price it is to take a family of 4 to a fast food restaurant now.
Okay, Billy Corbett has given you a basketball comment.
Uh-oh.
He said, "Blue stones, ... Duke Blue is on top this season, but Carolina Blue will never stop."
Stop being on the bottom? Is
I
that right?
enjoyed that game. I enjoyed that game this weekend. I sure did.
That was a wild one. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the next item is another ring. This is one from our friend, Mr. Christensen.
Yes.
This is a beautiful opal, and it's got a piece of quartz on top to protect the stone itself so you won't break it. And it gives it a little bit more luster and sparkle as well.
So we've had fun with this ring this week. Gabrielle took it outside and took some really beautiful pictures in a video, but this has those earth tones. This is a great ring, a little modern, abstract in shape. It'd be a great starter ring for somebody, somebody you want to give a gift to. It's very sturdy, very easy ring to wear, and this will fit a finger size 6. This is all sterling silver. The opal was mined in southern Australia in Indamuka, I love that word.
It's a fun word to say.
If we ever get, if I let you get that black poodle, we're gonna name her Andamuka.
Oh, you're considering that?
If you let me retire,
It could be a blessing for me.
take care of the puppy. We'll see. Anyway, we have, this is a 1-of ring. We've sold a lot of these rings. This is one of the last ones in this size, and we're offering this tonight. I think this one's more than 60% off. This is $143.
For an opal ring.
Yeah, $143. Yes.
Fantastic.
So you would text item 6. So you can see that picture she put up was one that she took outside this week. So you got some good outside colors. All right, we've got 2 more items in our Opal Palooza
There you go.
sale tonight.
Here's a fun little piece. If you like the coast and you like surfing, this is like a little mini surfboard with a little diamond accent on the
Love
top.
this piece.
That's a cute little piece. I love that. The stone's really cool. Just a fun elongated shape.
It's not a big wide stone, but it's got incredible color. It's got some beautiful patches of red. The top on this there's 3 natural diamonds, and the veil is hidden behind there. This is made of 14 karat white gold, and so the cutter fashioned this shape and then set it into the pendant. It's a nice size pendant. It was beautiful by itself, but if you wanted to layer this with other necklaces, it is very, very wearable, very flexible with your jewelry wardrobe. You see those pretty colors in that. So tonight, this is just for the pendant. It doesn't include the chain. This piece, it's getting harder to see with every birthday, isn't it? This pendant is regularly $1,800, and tonight I'm offering this pendant for $660.
Okay.
So it's a 1-of-a-kind, 14 karat Australian opal. It's got 3 natural diamonds on top. So if you're
14
interested
karat
in
white
this,
gold.
item number 7, we're selling this for $660 tonight. And we'll put it aside for you, or we'll ship it to you.
And this next piece will be great little bracelet to wear with it.
Absolutely.
Love this bracelet.
This is a great bracelet. We've sold quite a few of these, and this is the last one. So really, I think I have this like 70% off. It's just kind of sold the collection, but this is a nice sterling silver bracelet. It's got 3 Australian opals. This is a nice sturdy bracelet, and the silver is rhodium plated also, so it stays nice and bright.
It's not going to
shiny
tarnish.
all the time. Sterling silver.
Like silver does.
Yes. It has a extender on the back, so this will fit a 7 to 8 inch wrist, and you can see that nice lobster catch. But again, I think a man or a woman can wear this.
Easily. It's a nice design, really nice design.
A great piece for a teen. It'd be a great birthday present for someone. Good size bracelet to stack with other bracelets if you're that kind of person that likes to throw on every bracelet in your jewelry box. So we have this tonight. Put the board up. This is item number 8, and we're offering this for $375.
Another great buy.
Last one of its kind.
It is. So I hope you enjoy these pieces, and make sure you consider them highly if you haven't made a purchase yet, because these are all fantastic values. They're great pieces if you need a gift for down the road, or you want to treat yourself. You're buying some really phenomenal one-of-a-kind pieces here tonight at huge discounts. So if you have any questions about anything, we're motivated. You can call us or text us, and we'll be happy to answer any questions. And again, as we said earlier, please go to our website and check it out, BrummettJewelryStudio.com, and see all the things that we have in our inventory. And we do have a lot of loose colored gemstones that are phenomenal. So if you have a color preference you love, and you've always wanted a piece of jewelry with that color, come by, let us help your dreams become reality, and we'll be happy to work with you any way we can. Or if you have any jewelry you want to have repurposed, or things that are not your style anymore, you might want to get rid of, whatever. We're here to help you in any way we can.
Here
So
comes Louie.
please feel free to contact. Yeah, Louis was over there sitting there sleeping. He kept staring at us because he knows it's time to go home.
He had no haircut last week.
Yeah.
Good boy.
So we appreciate you
Bye.
joining us.
Bye-bye.
Have a great night, and we'll see you next week. Take care.
All
God
right.
bless
Thanks
you.
for joining us. Good night.